Alright, so we're setting up for the Matterport, and you got to turn off all the fans. You need to turn on every light. Is this one on?
Yeah.
You want to open up windows a little bit. You want to put the blinds so that they're not completely open, but so that some light gets in. So another thing you want to do is make sure toilet seats are always down. Close all doors to showers. Make sure chairs are pushed in. Every light is on. You want every light on in the house. Power on. Open up the app. Alright, so we're ready for our first scan. Some things you gotta keep in mind is when you got mirrors, if the camera can see you, or if you can see the camera can see you. So we'll do our first scan. You gotta get out of sight of the camera. Oh yeah, gotta hide everything. For our first scan. Scan number 2. When you're doing these tours, make sure you bring one of these with you because not all doors stay open and you're gonna need it to make as much space as possible so you can see into every room. About 6 to 8 feet apart, and you want to get in the corners so you get a full view of each room. Okay, so with the Matterport, you want to do, every time you come to a threshold, you want to do one just on both sides of it. So one here, we'll do another one there, and since there's another door there, there'll be one in front of it, and then one on just the inside of that too. This one has to be lined up a little differently because you have all these mirrors, so I lined it up directly between the 2 mirrors here. Hopefully you won't see the camera as much. You don't ever want to line it up in front of a mirror if you can help it. So our 8th photo, there's a big black spot there. So we're having to retake another photo here to pick that up. Sometimes that'll happen and you just have to go back and reshoot an extra shot so it gets the black spot out. So we took our last photo coming out of there and placed it there. The reason is if you get too far away from your last shot, the app will make you retake it again closer to your last shot point. But when you get to a big room, it's better to put the camera in the middle of the room first and then do your 4 corners. So this is our next shot, and then we'll do 1, 2, 3. All right, we just took photo 54 at the top of the set of stairs here on this side of the threshold. The next photo will be just on the other side of the threshold, and then we'll go 5 stairs all the way down till we get to the bottom of the stairs. But within the app, we're gonna have to make a second level starting on the next photo once we start going down the stairs. So this is gonna be our final shot. Real quick, when you do a shot like this that's outside of the house, you're gonna do it as a 360 capture. It's not gonna be inside the house on the floor plan, so it ends up out here in the backyard. So here's how you do it when you can't hide from the camera. We took a total of 82 photos inside the house, another 7 outside the house. When you're using this Matterport, a couple of things to keep in mind. Take more photos than you need. So you don't have to come back and take more photos. That's something that you messed up on or you missed. Second, take the time when you get here to set the house up. Open blinds a little bit, open up the shades and the curtains to let light in, turn on every light in the house, turn off every fan, make sure all doors are open, put everything where you need it to be so you don't have to move stuff. So like there's not like ghost figures in second photos when you moved a chair or you left a bottle or you left a door half cracked. Get it set up at the start so it's easy to do all the way through. Another thing to think about is taking your photos inside and outside every threshold before you move through a room. 6 to 8 inches outside from where the door would be. Don't forget to turn it off. I'm gonna leave a link to the tour in the bottom below this video for this house that we just shot this virtual tour on.